Grafana. Yeah, maybe. What's up, everyone? What's up? Welcome to the GG Incorporation, my friends. What is going on? I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna do some cool stuff in this stream. We're gonna do some exploration, some creativity. That's what we're gonna do here. Okay, YouTube is loading. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna copy this link. Also, Twitch is probably booting up. That's fine. Welcome, everybody. Okay, let me first do this here real quick. Holy shakamoli. I'm live. Sasuke, what's up, man? What is up? Welcome. Oh, I need to do, before I forget, I'm gonna actually, my alert books. Boom, that's important. The alert books for the alerts. That's what we need. Let me just copy some links in the Discord. For the people that are not yet subscribed, hey, consider subscribing. Make grandma proud because I promised her 100k subscribers by the end of the year. It's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie here, but hey, we're gonna do our best, man. Only you guys can make it possible. I can do nothing anymore. What is up, Undefno? What is up? Whoopin' yin. That's crazy. Whoopin' yin. Alright, that's being posted. Alright. What's going on here? This is YouTube shit. We can actually close that stuff, I think. Let me open up the chat real quick. Boom. What's going on here? Who do we have here? Roman Konstantinovsky. What's up? Mohamed Kamal. Hey, man. Lawrence. Zed. New Horizon. Ashton Reeve. Of course, why not? The talent. Ashton Reeve. The youngest talent. The most. It's crazy. If you wanna, guys, if you wanna get somewhere in life, make friends with Ashton Reeve, but hide your girl. Marce Rodriguez, greetings from Argentina. Ibrahim, merhaba Anthony, merhaba. Nesselsen, drop the dose. Everybody's here. Osama Ibrahim, of course. Felipe A, of course. Everybody's here. Best powerful music. Let me dump it down. So what we're gonna do, first of all, guys, I wanna basically do a little small announcement. Once again, a little bit of marketing, right? Look what I made here, to be honest. This beautiful webpage, thetotalcoder.com, which is going to be my new community, my new private community, because I am migrating from Patreon to this beautiful school community, right? And what we're gonna do there is amazing, right? You can join today here. I'm gonna show you real quick community here. We're doing amazing stuff. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating a simple mini Golang course, which actually almost completely done, just the pointers and the testing thing. I didn't upload the channels. No problem. This is basically a mini Golang course because we're gonna make projects in Go. In SvelteKit, we're gonna do is focused on building, right? This is not focused on learning a language, yada yada yada, all that boring stuff. No, this is basically focused on getting you from broke to hired, to side projects, to how you build stuff. Very important. I'm also basically sharing good videos, private videos about how we build revenue. We do assignments. We make projects, all that good stuff, guys. Check that out. Okay, that's that. That's done. Look at that. I made this myself. I'm so proud of that. Copy the template, paste that in, change some stuff, made this thing myself in Canvas. Easy. That's how you build, man. You build lean, and that's what we do. Learn to code without the fucking bullshit. Exactly. All right. That can be that. Okay. So we're gonna do. Oh my god, you totally choose the landing page I used for the side project. Yeah, man, it looked cool, so I copy pasted that. Easy peasy. Yeah, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Keep it between us. Osimoism. What I also did basically before I streamed, I changed the configuration on YouTube that the latency should be less. So if you type something, a question, I can normally see it directly. Not quite sure. Let's see how that goes. But the quality would be less. I don't know. That's like difficult choices I need to make. What we're gonna do. So basically, I had an idea for a very long time. Let me open up Xcali Draw here. How do we do that? Like this. Oh yeah, that's my video. It's fine. Okay. So what's the thing? So what I'm gonna do is I want to make something like this, which is gonna be a Go server. Golang server. Man. Golang server, API server here, and I want to have something that can actually push metrics data to this Golang server. For example, it could be anything. It could be, for example, website analytics. It could be, because at Revenue, I want to do something the same. We want to have a bunch of metrics that are coming from Stripe, bank, Recurly, Chargebee, from account software. We want to plug that into some kind of an engine that can extract these metrics, put them on the server. This server is going to push that to, yeah, I think maybe a Prometheus thingy, Prometheus server. And because we can push that to Prometheus. Something is wrong with my throat. I need to drink, but there is no drink here. That's sad. This Prometheus thingy, yeah, then we can do a lot of stuff, right? Once it's here, we can actually use Alert Manager. We can use Grafana. We can use a lot of stuff to basically put these metrics back on some kind of a dashboard. Dashboards. Side project. Maybe even a startup. I don't fucking know what you can do. We could call this... what the hell is this? Analytics. Affordable analytics. You see, I'm a marketing genius. Affordable analytics for builders. I repeat myself. Affordable analytics for developers. Something like that. We can definitely use that at the company, at my company. But we need to, this is like a rough idea I had, and now we need to test that. Now we need to, is this gonna work? Nobody knows. Is Prometheus good enough? Nobody knows. How do we scale this thing? Nobody knows. That's why we're gonna investigate this. I like how Google Ads know what cars to show you. Yeah, exactly, man. Look at that. What is this thing? Actually, it's done already. Let me quickly see. Oh my god. Okay, may I ask a brief overview of what Prometheus is, please? Prometheus is basically... oh man. Okay, what is Prometheus? Zoom in for blind homies. Prometheus is a cloud-native computing foundation project. This is already, like... People cannot comprehend what this is, right? Oh, it's a cloud-native computing foundation project. Yeah. No. It's a systems and service monitoring system. It collects metrics from configured targets at given intervals, evaluates rule expressions, displays the result, and can trigger alerts when specified conditions are observed. Why are these alerts important? Because you could write something yourself, but it's just, we don't want that. So, for example, you have a company, a SaaS company has a Stripe dashboard, and you have MRR, churn, net growth, and all these metrics, right? But you want to actually notify when your churn drops below, I don't know, when your churn is getting 30%, you want to get a notification, an email, or you want to trigger something else, you want to trigger I don't know what you want to do. Something like that. Or even if you want to do website analytics, for example, you could do, let users configure alerts for whatever, you know what I mean? For whatever. When you realize your favorite Irish programmer is not Irish, it is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I suddenly started to develop this weird accent and I cannot get rid of it. People like it, so I can, then I just keep it in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is basically, for the music, it's the best powerful music 2023. So, I don't know. We're gonna see. It's gonna be something different. Alright guys, let's get this done, right? So the thing is just the same like the totalcoder.com. I am teaching you not how to learn a language, because that's BS, that doesn't work. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna learn Spanish today, I'm gonna take my book. Hola, yo soy Dora. Hello. I mean, it doesn't work like that. You just go to fucking Spain, you go to the nightclubs, and you're gonna do some, you know what I mean? You're gonna try to get some stuff done. That's how you learn that, right? If you want to learn French, you go to fucking France, and you do your stuff there. You know, it's the same thing. You want to learn English, you go to London, and you gotta get stabbed right between the ribs. Knife to meet you. Anyway, let's do this. MKDir metrician. I don't know. Let's do that. See the metrician here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use something like a very simple Golang server at first, because I wanna get metrics. I wanna inject a JavaScript file into web. Watch. Just watch. That's what we're gonna do. quotes, of course, because Vim is for the broke. Vim is for the people that actually want to buy coffee in a terminal. You know what I mean? If you want to buy coffee in a terminal, you use Vim. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm gonna touch a main here real quick. Let's open up this main. Let's delete this thing. Package main. Func main. We need to do this very quickly because we want to explore. We want to do it dirty. We want to explore. That's what we're gonna do. Actually, how can I see what I'm... Shots fired. No, of course not. I mean, guys, hey, that's cool, right? I mean, buying coffee in a terminal, that's amazing. I mean, who didn't? This is a good idea, right? It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's a cool product. It's nice. Some people make terminal application. Some people make $1 million companies, right? Who knows? Terminal is going to be $1 million company. We don't. Maybe it's going to be $1 billion company. I have no clue. I wish them the best, of course. Func main. We're going to make a router here. You could call it mux, but we don't care, right? HTTP, how do we call that? New serve mux, just like that, boom. And then we're gonna say here, HTTP, listen and serve. We're gonna take a random port 3000 here, of course. And then we're gonna say that the router is gonna be this handler here. And then we're gonna do something like HTTP. Is it a router? I never use this thing, to be honest. Handle func. Yeah, that's what it is. Handle func, probably a post request is what we want, slash, let's call it slash data, and then we're going to actually make a function here, func handle data w http response writer. Man, this font is huge. Or http request. Cannot see what I'm typing, but it's fine. That's the only thing we need. I'm going to do this. We're going to say handle data in here, and we're already done, right? I was thinking also to basically use some kind of a Svelte kit frontend for this, you know what I mean? And also, I'm so sorry, but this is going to be the introduction project, you know what I mean? We're going to test it out, and if it's going to be good, we're going to continue that, of course, on the Total Coders, you know what I mean? Hey, I need to feed my kids. It wouldn't be in this corner of Twitch if I want to serve coffee in a terminal. Yeah, that's actually... I won't be in this corner of Twitch. Yeah, man, I know. But hey, man's got to do what a man's got to do, you know what I mean? Actually, I like the idea. I like the brand. I like everything. The problem is so limited, right? I mean, you're limited to people that can use a terminal. I mean, from all the developers in the world, only, let's say, 60% of the people know what SSH is. So, hey, where everybody wants coffee, you know what I mean? Just make a website or something. That would be better. Because by the end of the day, it's the prime. It's all these famous guys. You know what I mean? DJ. I mean, they can actually sell dead cats and people are going to buy that. You know what I mean? You can sell dead cat skin. It's going to be fine. You're going to make millions anyhow. It doesn't need to be coffee. It could be legit anything, right? Maybe a keyboard where 60% of the keys does not work. People are going to buy that anyway. That's how it works. That's how business works. It's all about marketing. The product does not matter. Of course, if you have a good product and you have good marketing, that's 2 Lambo Hurricanes, you know what I mean? Instead of 1. Actually, so that's that. What we're going to do, we're going to basically do this real quick. Something nasty. Like, maybe you want to post that. To be honest, I'm going to do this, right? IO, we're going to read all, close your eyes. You know what I mean? You're going to get fired if you do that. But it's fine. Let's defer this thing. Our body close maybe, just for the sake of being a good house father. And then we have an error if r is not null. Let's do yeah. Fuck this shit. We panic here, just like real coders. And then we have B, so we're gonna actually do something like fmt println a string of this byte thingy, right? That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so now we can see what's coming in. That's the only thing we want. Yeah. What we're gonna do also is touch something like an index.html. Thanks for the follow, Utauk. Touch index.html, something like that. Index.html, how do we do this? How does it work? I don't know actually, to be honest. After a looping example, you see that I'm a Timmy, you know what I mean? Master Pro. It's basically, I'm using ChatGPT for a lot of copywriting because I'm I cannot even write. It's crazy, man. It's like I didn't went to school, so I have no clue how you make it a decent sentence. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna give me HTML boilerplate. Boom. Come on, man. Actually, to be honest, I copied something that is not completed yet. Is that actually gonna work? It isn't. What did I thought? Holy crap, man. Actually, to be honest, we only need this, right? We already have that. That's perfect. Slash body here. Save that. Actually, do we need to close this thing? I don't know, to be honest. Oh yeah, we need to. Look at that. HTML, right? Boom. That's what we have. So we want no style sheet. We want a script. Yeah, that's fine. We want that. Do we want a script? Yeah, maybe. Never call your script script. Let's call it index.js. But to be honest, something like metrics. Why do we need that? Because users are gonna load this metrics thing into their application, and then we're gonna see what we can do here. That's the question. That's the thing. Document. Yeah, that's fine. Metrician. Boom. Metrics. Oof. What's going on here? Touch. Metrics. GS. Metrics. GS. Do we need to document load this thing? That's the question. You can use, site Bandai. You can use dot for HTML boilerplate VS Code. Is that a thing? How do we do that? Look at that. And that's the same thing this guy is doing. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. Jesus. Amazing. Okay, metrics GS. So now we need to do something like console. If you use single quotes, man, you're half the man you are, man. If you use single quotes in your programming languages, you're half the man you could actually should be. So use double quotes. Change my mind right now. Is that catching up? Okay, if we have this thing, that's fine. How do we... Is this gonna work? Let me do this. Can I do this and open that up with Revealing File Explorer? No. Maybe. Open with. Built in. SQLite View is not gonna work. Revealing File Explorer. Is it gonna... Okay, that's fine. Double click this. Look at that. Beautiful. Inspect. Console from the GS. Easy. That's how things are doing. You know what I mean? From the GS. So the question about it is that what I want to do is inject, is send some stuff to the server each time a web page is loading. How do we do that? I have no clue. I actually, to be honest, I searched that up today. Oh wait, we have ChatGPT. That's even better. That's even better. We're gonna use 3 because it's way faster than 4. So how to do JS HT XLM? How does it call that? XLM request of post to server, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's what we want. Whoa. This is crazy. Send params. Let's copy everything. This is crazy, man. Boom. Just like that. Paste that in. How do I make a document on loads in GS? Come on, man. You see, it doesn't know what's going on. Aha, you find it. Document add event lister. Basically, like the jQuery stuff, but we're not going to use that. Can I actually test that? Paste that in. Document, actually. Can I metrician this thing? Refresh that. Shit. Yeah. Ah, man. Document is loaded, it's fine. Actually, we could place a thing in here, that's fine. Okay, so let's delete that. Let's copy this thing. What's going on? Your server URL. Maybe that's the problem, right? Let's copy this thing, paste that in. Shit, I don't have any auto formatting stuff. That's a little bit nasty. Maybe it's prettier here. Cannot load. Shit, we have no time to fix that. Use fetch. Can we do? But this, yeah, but fetch. This from the browser, man. You should use Cloud AI. It's basically fast. Yeah. I'll do that. HTTP local host 3000/data, something like that. Params. We don't want that. Wait, what's this? Post this thing URL. This is not correct. Not correct. Boom. Content type. Application. JSON. Stop this. You stop using semicolons, man. What the hell? It's 2024, man. What is this? On state change. Done. Response text. Yada yada yada. Okay. This is basically a callback thing. Let's paste that in here. Let's do that real quick. Thanks for the follow, Junior. Junior G whatever. G1 and so forth. Okay, that's that. Where are params? We don't have that. We also do not have any kind of error checking here because it's just a JS file. Can we see what... let me do it quick. What is that? I want JSON. Hey, can we just use fetch in the... It's impossible, man. We cannot do that. Can we do that? Am I actually such a Timmy? Console. Yeah, let me just send stuff, man. How do we do that, guys? How do I fix this course thingy? How can I... We can use fetch. Damn, fetch has been available in the browser before. No, you see, I'm getting humbled by my own fucking community. I'm being humbled. I don't know that. I thought fetch was some Node kind of magic hocus pocus thing. That was that. That was it. But we have a server running. Actually, to be honest, we don't have a server running. But that cannot be a problem, is it? It's cool, man. Things you all the time. Yeah, it's. I didn't know that, to be honest. So we can use fetch, huh? How does that work? Can we do data? Man, I'm actually. You see, I don't know anything. You don't need to know this stuff. That's the thing. You can make money like raindrops. You just need to copy paste. Fetch. Let me copy that. Then response. What the hell? Can we do async await? Probably we can. Let me copy this thing real quick. Let me paste that in. So we don't need to do this weird stuff here. Params. We're gonna do something like, I don't know what we're gonna do, like an empty object for now, or something like foo. It's gonna be, actually, it's JavaScript. Can we do this? Foo is bar. We can. Mpix feed. Alright, that's that. So now, the thing is, this is going to be loaded from the server. The user is gonna import that into their application, and it's gonna automatically push stuff to the server. That's basically the thing. The thing is not gonna work. Can we do this? Const result is. How do we do that? Await. Can we do that? We can't because in async functions. Man, why is this so complex? Async function send stuff. Look at that, JavaScript, no typing at all. We can do whatever we want in this, man. It's so cool. Can we do this? Async function is gonna work. Let me copy this bullshit in here. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know, man. Something like that. We're gonna figure the rest out. Don't you worry. And now we do use send stuff. Fuck it. Right, send. I need to p. Empty object. Is that a thing? Okay, this is because we're loading that. Do we need something like How do I fix this? Is it this Python thingy we need to use to load this thing up? Just allow it with this. Yeah, but it's not from the server, man. It's not coming from the server, man. Is that coming from the server, my man? It's not the server. Actually, that's that. Is it because we're running this file just like just from this thing that's giving us this problem, right? Because we get this problem by anything, right? So it's not gonna. It's Python. How do we do that? Can somebody give me the command for the Python server? How do we do this? How can we run that in a Python server? Can we do that? How do we do this? Python. Server like this thing, and then how can I? Is it so? Is that good? Look at that, man. It's 800. Is this port actually available? It's not. Can I? How do I do another port? -P or something? -P. 5,000. Can we do that? We can't. Wait. Min. Bind address. It's that easy. Oh yeah, it's the local hosting. Yeah, I see what's going on here. That's not what we want. 5,000 here, real quick. Press enter. Nothing happens. Why is that? Because we cannot even. Can we do this? We can't. Bind's not port. Okay, I'm an idiot. Port. Okay, I see. It's so weird because in Golang it's bind and it's address and in Docker it's this and it's all over a fucking place. Can you just give me a port, man? You see, it's just like Python, and then it's the port like this. Who's doing that? What kind of an animal does this? What kind of an animal is doing that, man? Alright, now we have this. Yes! Yes, now it's... Thank you so much. Document is loaded, uncaught promise thingy. Why? Do we have the correct thing set up here? That's the question. 3000/data posts. Is this a good thing? Should be, right? Are we posting? That's the question. We are getting. I'm 100% sure. Look at that. If I do this, it's gonna work. It's not. Parameter not defined. Parameter not defined. This thing, we need to fix that as well, right? So metric is getting loaded, should be fired up each time this thing is. Let me delete this real quick. Params is, oh yeah, it's stuff here, that's the thing. You see, like, back in the day, these linters were not like this, right? When I started out, there were no linters at all, to be honest. And now we are so used to these red thingies all over the fucking place. Let me try this again here. Let me see if I can do something. It's the same thing, man. How can we... That's probably the server. This is probably from the server. Pretty sure that's coming from the server, to be honest. Oh, man. How do we do this, man? So annoying. Golang, course, fix, please. I don't know what's going on. Just copy. If method is this, options. Yeah, normally we should make a thingy, like a middleware stuff. But can we just do this, paste the bullshit in? Is that gonna work? Just for the sake of getting things up to speed, because we don't care about we don't care about this thing, actually, to be honest. We need to do some other stuff, but we first need to get this thing going. Look at that, it's not working, man! Pretty sure we do that. It's actually, is anything in here? Is anything happening here? That's the question. That's what I'm asking here. It's not. Of course not. /data. Oh yeah, wait. Wait, we are at 3000, yeah? And then this thing. And metrics is posting. to localhost 3000/data. You need to add async before function call and before the callback call. I mean, this is just triggering this function. I mean, what can go wrong here? Isn't it? Await before function. But I can because this is not asynchronous. We cannot use await here. You know what I mean? We don't need to do anything here. Send stuff is fine, right? Send stuff is getting triggered. Look at that. Console log getting triggered. And I'm getting triggered as well. So it's getting triggered here, right? So it's gonna work pretty fine. Look at that, boom, getting triggered, pretty fine. The thing is, it's not sending to localhost. I think it's blocking from the thing. It's cross oregano. You're still on the server by the man. Use field in the URL. I need to be on the Python server. I need to be on the Python server. This mimics a user somewhere at the place in the world that opens up his website with this script tag inserted, right? Which is going to call our endpoints somewhere on the planet, sending data. And this Python thing is just for serving static files. And now we have this course thingy, and it's basically also not triggering this thing, handle data. Why is that? Is it this Golang shenanigans here? Can, right? You gotta love these things, man. Data. I don't even care. Boom. Okay, now we have that, right? Okay, that's what we want. So that's working pretty fine. It's not... The browser is basically preventing to post anything to the server. Why? It's the options method. Is that? Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Options method here. We return if this thing... I don't understand why this is such an issue all the time. Let's do it like that, man. I mean... This is not gonna fix it. Because it's not getting triggered at all. You know what I mean? Actually, to be honest, it is. It's the options thingy. Wait. I see what's going on here. I understand. You see, that's the first problem. Normally, with something like a chi or something else, you can add a middleware function that can do this course. But now, you need to do some other stuff, right? So let's actually do... Can we do this? Paste that again in. Do something like... Is it like a wildcard? You see, this router is so bad, man. Is it like a wildcard? Let me do this real quick. Options. Handle course or something. I have no fucking clue what's going on. Is that a thing? I have no clue. I'm just guessing that this is going to be a wildcard. It's going to handle this course, which is this thing. I have a better idea, to be honest. Fuck that shit. I'm done with this router already. I'm going to do this. Handle. Can we do... Let me copy this whole shebang here real quick, just to get things started, because that's not what I want to test here. That's not what we want to do. This is the handler. I'm just going to do that. Can I put this handler? I don't even care about this router anymore, to be honest. We can't. You see, that's ChatGPT, man. It doesn't work. Handle func, by the way. Wait. I have the best idea. It's going to work as well. Handle func slash, just like that. Handler, just like this. We don't need course here. It's going to be this handler. This is fine. Now it's going to post to just... I can do that actually. Look at that. Even better. Is that gonna work? That's gonna work. 100%. 100%. Man. Just too good. I'm just too good, man. Alright, that's that. Let's read all this stuff again. Our body, let's do not close that. If R is not null, let's panic out. Okay, R, and then actually we're gonna do, we don't care about this. fmt println. I'm gonna make this a string B. Just like that, cool. Alright, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, baby. We don't need this anymore. And now it can be handle data. Okay, cool. Please. Yes, okay, cool. It's getting triggered. Response is this thingy. Alright, cool. So, okay, now we get this, right? If we're gonna refresh this, and now we get these metrics. So what we want is that. We wanna basically send data, right? What do we want to send? The path? Pat. IP. Something like that. Maybe a client ID. Actually, a bucket ID, maybe. A bucket ID. Something like that. So, how do we do this? How to get, actually, let me do here. Let me create a new chat, by the way. How to send the path IP with GS to server. How do we get that? Come on, baby. Get IP, Jason, huh? You know, we don't want, how do we? Pat. Window location of pat name. Wait. Const pat window dot location pat. Oh, we have typing thing. Cool. Can actually do this, right? Isn't it? Pat. Then we need an IP. We cannot do that. Basically, let's do a bucket ID, which is going to be a random ID. Give me random short ID. Short ID, but he knows exactly. Just give something random. Actually, it's no go. It's fine. So we're gonna send this. We're gonna pad bucket. We want more stuff, right? We want more stuff. That's what we want. So now, boom, people visiting the page, and we get this, right? People visiting the page, boom, we get that. People visiting slash nudes, boom. I understand. I completely understand what's going on. Anyway, you know what the point is, because we cannot do that, because it's just a simple HTML thing. It's not like a single... So I think it's going to work if they just load that into... Yes. Right, and then we're going to have that stuff. We probably want to have... The bucket idea is basically how we can know what kind of a user, what kind of a client, what kind of a tenant is using the application, you know what I mean? I don't think you can get the IP out of the client. I don't think so. You need to use something like what this thing is doing here, this API. Actually, you can copy that, to be honest. Let's use that. What is this? jQuery. It's too complicated. Let's do not do that. Just the paddest thing, and then we can store that stuff into something. And now we need to understand how we do that, right? So now we're gonna have, we don't need this request thingy, right? Actually, where's my server? Here, right? Let's make something like a type here. Type data is gonna be a structure. Paths, string, bucket ID string. If add is going to be JSON dot new decoder our body decodes and data. Help! R is not null. Panic. Why? Because we're testing stuff. Let's do this. fmt printf. Change everything in heat. Make that. Do a percentage plus v. And of course, new line. Put the data into this thing. Right? Let's restart the server. Go. Run main and go. Yes. Shut up. No, man. We don't want the newts. Press enter. Boom. Alright, now we have this beautiful thing. Alright, that's actually, can we... Hey, how do we actually measure response times? Do they do that? I don't think so, right? Don't think so. What we also could do is actually maybe... Let me actually catch up with chat here. Back to VS Code. Yes, you didn't like Neovim. Yeah, I do, but yeah. Or you change the model from 3.5 to 4. No, it's too. It takes too long. It takes too long. Gemini. Yeah, I know. What are you building? Something that can process analytics. Analytics from websites. This is just an example. I would just want to see how easy it would be. For example, you have Google Analytics and you have Simple Analytics. How? I think it's a good project idea. Inject some, let the user inject a snippet and send the data to your Go server. Inject it, send it to Prometheus. You can use Alert Manager. Let the user log into a dashboard, which is of course paying for analytics. Use some nice charting stuff to show them the analytics. Let them create custom events and all that stuff, and push all that bullshit to Prometheus. Right? That's the thing. Now we're gonna push that to Prometheus. How do we actually do that? I have Prometheus running. Well, running. I have it installed. Prometheus. Press enter. It's going to complain about a Prometheus YAML file. So let's do that. I think it's such a weird word to write. YML, baby. YML. Boom. I thought there was some kind of a configuration. An example of the above configuration file could be found here. Boom. If you want to learn more about Grafana and Prometheus, I also have the full-time GoDev course, which covers microservices in depth. And we use this with Grafana. Alright, the scrape interval is fine. Alerting, that's what we need later on. Rule file, we don't care. Job name. I don't know. The thing is that I don't wanna use scrape configs. I don't wanna scrape websites. The only thing I want is actually to push metrics. Let me actually run this, and then we're gonna see what's going on here. Okay, let's work it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. Actually, how do we call that? What is the endpoint of this thing? 9090? Is that the thing? Is that the thing? Oh man. 9090, let's see. 9090. Error opening. React index. Okay. There is a way to push, yeah, I know, because we use that in a course. We are pushing our own metrics to that thing. But I'm thinking there is some kind of a small example. Wait. What is the HTTP port of Prometheus? 9090. Okay, it's not working. GG. Why is that? Need the Prometheus push gateway. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Golang. Prometheus. Actually, we need that, right? I mean, normally you could do that. Normally you could just go to 9090. Oh, man, local hosts. Man. So annoying. And 9090, I never press that. You see, that's so weird. Why is it not working here? Normally it's gonna give you some weird stuff here, but it's fine. Let's keep that open. Oleng Prometheus client. EDM. Wait. DJ. I'm a DJ as well. Holistics has been the best choice when it comes to analytics. Yeah, but that's not true because maybe your project, maybe your project is going to be better. You know what I mean? I cannot say this enough. Like, why you could be? It's so easy. It's so easy. You copy paste something that already exists. You know what I mean? You make it a little bit better, and you ask people, what's that? 80k for an M3 in Europe. But that's a bad one. An old one, I think. With a lot of game. Doesn't really matter. I have no fucking clue. Just return something. Yeah, the client here. The client. Client. Oh shit. Yeah, so things already exist. You just make it better to make some money. Easy peasy, guys. And if you don't believe that, well, that's the reason why you're still in the spot you are. In the spot you are in, you know what I mean? People are making applications where you can buy coffee from a terminal. I mean, if that works, I mean, then everything works, right? Like I said before, you can basically select some random stones from the street and sell them for some money. Everything works in this world. To be honest, the majority of the people are so, the human civilization. How do you say that? The human race is so behind that you can abuse it. It's insane. And once you have that, once you know that, that's when things are popping off, man. It's popping off. Pop, 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 pop. Just like Pennywise. Man, this is such a bad thing. What's going on, yeah? How do we use that? I made a course about this. You see, it has the Prometheus HTTP API. That's what we want, right? This is the Go client. Yes, fine, but where is your applications? Where is your contains instrumentation library? Examples. Aha. Simple. That's what we want because we're simple mans. You know what I mean? We're simple mans. Oof, what's this? Do we need all of that bullshit? Yeah. Can we rewatch this video? Missed the first hour. You didn't miss anything, my man. You were struggling with course. Classic. You can rewatch that, yeah. Yeah. And if you want to follow the rest, you can go to the Total Coder. That's where we continue all these projects. Wait, so this example is so bad. I want to have something else. Man. We need to do a registry and histogram. Is that what we want? I have no clue. I just want to test some stuff. We don't want this, man. We don't want this hand. What are you doing? What is Total Coder? Totalcoder.com. TheTotalCoder.com. TheTotalCoder.com. That's what it is. It's the best thing, guys. I swear to God. Did you know that? You should check it out. What is this? What is this Python thing I see? Okay, so I want to just post a simple. First of all, I don't see a graph. That's the first problem. Okay, that doesn't work. Just you never know, right? You never know. Opening React index HTML. Open a static React index HTML. No such file directed. Actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, let me actually try something. That makes a lot of sense. Let me. Do I need to? What the hell is this, man? Where did we run this thing? Here. Let me close that. Shit. Okay, now we need to specify the config file, right? Something like. You see, the most wasted time you are going to, at least for me, I don't know if it's for you, but that's for me, is running things, getting these config files in, and figuring out how to do stuff. That's coding, right? Can I do this? Probably not. It's gonna complain. It's gonna complain that this is not gonna work. Look at that. It's not gonna complain. It's gonna complain. Now we are here. Then we are selecting the metrician. To be honest, guys, fuck that shit, man. YML. Shit, it's not this one, man. It's not this one. See if I can't paste it in like that. Okay, cool. That's that. Now we're gonna run that again. Prometheus. Because I have all the ideas in my head. I want to do stuff and I want to test things, but I'm stuck doing this bullshit. That's the problem. I don't like that. I don't like the coding part. I don't like coding. I just want to get stuff done. You know what I mean? I just want to press some buttons and it works. That's what I want to do. And that's a little bit weird because some people like to code, right? They like to be in their folders. They like to be writing these functions, checking out other languages. Oh, this looks so good. No, man, you wanna get stuff done. You wanna open up, and you wanna open up the money flow. That's what you want. Prometheus YAML min config file -- actually, and it's gonna be this config.yml. What am I doing? Look at that. I'm actually an idiot. Unknown flag. Config.file. Consistency belong listing. Alright, that's that. So is this gonna work now? It's not. It's just broken. Okay. But now we have something else. It's not. Are you serving static files? I don't know. This is the Prometheus thing. It should work out of the bat. It should work out of the bat. Did we actually miss some configuration? Where's Prometheus? Here. Again. Back. Yes. Click. Alright. This is this Docker thing. I did this, right? Boom. Okay. Classic Anthony. It's a classic Anthony. From the local file system directions under and this. Prometheus will expect to be able to read its web assets from the local file system. Nice. Unless it's been built explicitly. Okay, you see, that's the problem. Always read documentation, man. Always read that. Always read documentation. But that's how you do that. That's how I would do. That's what I'm investigating, because I'm gonna use it for revenue a bit, but not so to say for the analytics, but for the metrics from. You're gonna see, guys. Listen, I have the best ID, multi-million-dollar ID. That's what I'm gonna install. I'm gonna quickly pee, guys. Quickly pee. Yes, I'm back, boys. I'm back. Why don't you run Prometheus on Docker? Because I don't want to. Because I don't want to, my man. Because I do it like this. Like that. Lick my and my back. Can you elaborate on Total Coder? Like what's happening there? So okay, I'm gonna do it once again. Total Coder. So I was. First of all, guys, we need to be honest that my YouTube channel is actually one of a kind, right? There are a lot of hidden gems in my YouTube channel. I understand. Most of you are new to the community and you only see my videos that I'm producing right now, but you don't see what I produced back then. My YouTube channel is from, you can check it yourself. It's gonna take you a while, but I have hours and hours and hours of real world projects, like crazy projects, right? Complicated projects. That's also the reason why I'm not kicking off as a YouTuber. I should actually have 100k already. The problem is that my projects are so hard, nobody can follow them, right? So that's why I had this Patreon page where I put all these complex projects there for the people that actually wanted to level up, right? For the people that actually want to take some time to actually listen and see how things are getting done and how you can actually learn faster and get the right mindset. That's very important. Some people will never change their mindset, but they will stay the same. Some people are already changing their mindset by just watching my videos and listen to my yap. So I decided to create this private community, which is basically the totalcoder.com, because it's not Golang specific. It's everything. It's just coding, right? It's coding. It's relatively new. I post my gym schemes. I post everything there. I have this Golang mini course because I'll know a lot of. That's what I'm just telling. A lot of people think my projects are way too hard, so that's why I'm a little mini course here, so you can up to speed. And then we're gonna, yeah, I have all my projects are gonna be in here. I will nothing be on YouTube anymore. Nothing. The only thing is we're gonna be on YouTube is some videos about small 10-minute videos, because everything, and that's a little bit sad, isn't it? It's a little bit sad, right? But everything longer than 15 minutes, nobody watches that, right? Nobody watches that. People are complaining like, "Oh, your videos are too long. Give us some timestamps." Can you imagine that? What people are saying to me? What they do to me, guys? They say, "Hey, you just made a 12-hour video on how to make a decentralized file storage. Can you please give us some timestamps because we are too lazy, giving us basically information that you cannot even find on any fucking course on the planet." Right? There is no course on the fucking planet in the world that's teaching you that. No, there is none. There is none. There is just none like that. That's why I decided to put this behind a paywall. That's the Total Coder. And now it's this. But in 6 months, it's going to be so huge, full of information. We're also going to review your resume. Once in a week, I do a private stream to review the projects, to review everything, to a close one-on-one, you know what I mean? But with everybody, it's a close group, closed information, you know? No Timmys allowed. Of course, Timmys are allowed because I'm gonna transform you from Timmy to Jimmy. You know, that's what it's gonna be. That's that. So if you, that's the thing. So, but you know what the problem is, and that's actually annoys me so much that if I knew how, now I know how the YouTube games work. And after 1 year and a half, I know that. I know how to extract value out of it. I know exactly how it works. And it doesn't work by making these complex things. Like I said before, I have like videos on how to code your own exchange and hook it into a blockchain, like your own custom, like your own local Ethereum blockchain, and you just make a trade and it all works. It transforms. It's great. It's like, I don't understand. It only has, I think, 900 views. I don't understand that. I cannot comprehend why nobody watches that. Because if you know exactly how to build that, you're gonna be a millionaire. You know what I mean? No, it is. It is. If you know how to build that, you can do whatever you want, man. You're free. You're a free man. But no, you go to Udemy, buy all these courses from all these losers. These failed. They failed in their career and now they make courses. But Anthony, you also make courses. Yes, but I'm also in the prime of my career. I make 2 times the money. You know what I mean? That's different. It's different. I'm still active, you know what I mean? I'm not a content creator full time. I'm an entrepreneur. Guys, I'm just joking, man. Actually, I'm not, but take it with a grain of salt, man. My acting here. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so now we have installed that stuff. So now we have probably, let me see. Do we have? So can you see that if you have no experience, that people learning how to code, they need to know all this stuff, right? Something doesn't work. What doesn't work? Oh, it's this thing. I need to make builds. It takes, how? I don't understand. How are you doing that? It took me 20 years. 20 fucking years. And now people are basically graduating from school and they need to know all of this. How is that possible? It isn't possible. It's just impossible, right? There's only one that can do that, and that's Ashton Reeve. He's the only one that I know that can pull this off. If I give him this task, he will fix it. Okay, now we do it again. So now we have this web thingy here, so now it should work, right? Let us hope. Config.thing, press enter. Do we have this open? Feliz Navidad! You see? It works. It was my own fault because I didn't inspect the documentation enough. Clear LS was an alias. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's my mistyping thing. The reason why I cannot type is because my mind works differently. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain what kind of a genius, but also what kind of a retard I am. So it's crazy. Like, I'm sitting on 2 sides of the spectrum, and that's problematic. I'm sitting at the most biggest retard on the planet to Albert Einstein. This is the spectrum where I am. It's so annoying. I swear to God. It's very hard to get a relationship because you need to find a girl that can understand you. That's very hard. So I'm basically, you have the spectrum from losers. Well, from I'm always take this from retard. Literally, like you're a retard, to genius, right? And then now you need to basically put yourself on this line. Do this. It could be an example for you, like a mind example. Like draw this line and put your. So this is basically 50%. This is the 50% line. You know what I mean? You need to be careful. 50%, right? I can even yes. And now you need to basically place yourself there. Where are you going to place yourself? I place myself here. And I place myself here. That's the thing. Ashton Reeve is getting tossed. Ashton Reeve, did you watch recent stream from my opinion? I'm butchering her name. It's his name, by the way. She was plugging Golang app with LangChain. What the hell? What's going on, you guys? Oh, okay. It's so hard to follow, guys. So, Marius is from the Total School thing. I know him. Schrodinger's brain, retard and gene at the same time. Is that a thing? Schrodinger's brain? Is that a thing? How do we? Schrodinger's brain. Schrödinger and the consensus universe. What's that? Welcome to the web 2024. It explodes with pop-ups, everything, and you cannot. Sometimes, can you click this thing because they're baiting you, right? They're baiting you, like these ads. It magically just disappeared. That's crazy. Okay, finally. So many things. Sorry that I'm laughing, but they're happening. I have a lot of screens all over the place, a lot. And my cell phone, and I'm getting messages, and it's so funny. It's so funny, man. It's like, oh, sorry, I'm getting out of how do you say that? I'm getting out of character. So, Schrodinger's brain. It's Schrödinger cat. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, Schrödinger from the quantum mechanics. Yeah, that's the Schrödinger's thingy, the cat, the quantum state. Like you observe. The state of an atom is only measurable when you observe it, which is actually crazy. So if you put a cat in a box and with some poison, and is the cat dead or is it alive? It's both. And if you think about that, it is, right? Because you don't know it, so it could be anything. But then you observe, and then you see the state. That's crazy, man. It's so fascinating that I'm actually reading books about that. So how does my brain work? Because sometimes you see me type, and if I'm focused, I can type very well. But on streams, when I'm coding, sometimes you see me make a lot of these weird stuff, and that's because when I'm typing, that's how it works for me. And some people are maybe better than that. So when I'm typing the task at hand here, right? I'm typing the function at hand, but I'm already thinking with my brain here, right? So my muscle is here, and my brain is here. That's what's happening. So if I could basically coordinate these two a little bit better, I would be insane. I would be a machine, but I can't. So that's the thing. That's why I don't like Copilot, because what Copilot is doing, Copilot will basically delete this for me, right? Copilot will delete my automatic muscle memory typing stuff whilst I'm thinking about the potential next steps that I need to do for this. That's why I like typing boilerplate. Sometimes you do copy paste, but because it's going to allow your brain to be in the future. It's weird. Okay, now we have that. This thing. The train of thought. That's so amazing. HazeDev. That's exactly what I want, right? So HazeDev is telling me 80% of the time Copilot distracts me from my train of thought. Exactly, the train of thought. So important, like the train of thought. That's the thing. Now we need to do some stuff. How can we actually put some metrics? We need to go back to this client again. Golang Prometheus client. Click this thing. When did your entrepreneurship journey started? When I was 16. I was already. It was basically written in the stars that I was going to be an entrepreneur. After so many failures, after too much failures, man. Like the chances are very. I'm going to be honest with you. The chances are very low that if you had the same failures that I had, you still would be, one, on this fucking planet alive, and two, doing risky stuff, doing entrepreneur stuff. It all comes with a lot of suffering and a lot of problems and a lot of tears and a lot of emotional damage. And then you can ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is. We want this. We actually, it's a counter, right? It's a counter we want. The question what it is, we need to also store. Can we store text in these things? I'm gonna open up ChatGPT for this because I'm gonna, yeah. How can I make a simple counter in Prometheus with, it's gonna be an H here, Prometheus. What's going on here? It's wrongly Prometheus. In Prometheus with the Golang clients, and also make sure I can push a custom string alongside the count, something like that. Hopefully he knows what's going on here, please. No, yeah. I don't like this song, by the way. I got lost in you, man. Habibi, I got lost in you. Aşkım, hastayım. Hastayım. Hastayım, seni seviyorum. Seni seviyorum aşkım. Çok güzel. Çok güzel. Büyük takım. Wait, what I'm doing here? Here. Okay. Custom counter, new counter vec. Okay. Custom counter, string a label. Okay. Must register this thing. That's funky neat. That's a little bit fishy. Custom counter, labels. And you know what the funny part is, that I made that we made this microservice thing on the full-time Go dev, and we did this. This I don't know on the top of my head. But we need to actually find a way to increment that, right? It's probably here. It's probably this thing. Let me actually try that. Let's do that. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. We need to install that. How do we do that? This one. Hopefully it's correct. It's probably outdated, to be honest. Actually, am I the only one whose stream keeps crashing? Is my stream crashing? Okay, custom counter. Can we do custom? Maybe we could do visits, actually. Visit counter. So why I'm doing the stream, because it's going to help me to maybe have this project ID, and the second thing is going to refresh my mind on Prometheus, so I can try that for Revenue, which I'm going to build live on the Total Coder. What we're gonna, the thing I'm building right now. Small service, actually a big service. Visit counter. You see, I don't like this. I don't like it. What's up, you sexy best? Gotta grab some spaghetti. Don't go anywhere. I won't, man. God damn it. Where's this? This is so annoying, man. Can we just get some decent examples on how we can push some stuff to Prometheus, please? Can we? Where is this thing? Schrodinger's cat. Port, we did that. It's fine. This one, no. This one. Wow. Actually, maybe we could do it direct. Nah, we need to do some checks. We need to do some checks. But what kind of stupid examples are this, man? What is this? This is such a stupid example. I'm sorry, man, but this is not good. Ah, this is request duration. There's a new histogram. Okay, and it's gonna take this thing. Wait. Countervec, yeah, that's what we have. Then we have this. Let's make a registry. But wait, we should. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna make this public. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say var here. And then, just like ChatGPT is doing, we're gonna do this nasty init. Copy that. Collectors. Do we need that? No, we don't need gold collector. No, we don't need this. We're gonna register. What is that called? The visit counter. That's what we're gonna do here. Okay, nice. The thing is that how can we call stuff in this? Request durations, observe with exemplar. I mean, is it me or is it just poorly written? Look at that. Ah. Is it me or it's just this API of Prometheus is not kind of this client? It's not like straightforward stuff. Like it should be easier, like custom counter.inc, right? Custom counter.reg. Some more simple stuff like width. What is that even? I mean, I'm a simple man. You know what I mean? Gonna be a label. Just like that. Ah, ink here. Okay, I see. Haha, tough. Custom label. Maybe we could do. Is it going to? Let me do that just for the sake of. Okay. Big idea. The thing is that how can we test that it's gonna work? Alertos. Because I wanna use this alerts so we can, but that's for another it's not for this thing, but I wanna investigate how good is this. Wait, we cannot actually we didn't register anything, so we should probably do some refreshes, I guess. Shit. Of course the server is not running, huh? It is. Ah, inconsistent label cardinality. Expected one label, okay. Why? Why, man? Why are you doing me dirty? Why are you doing me dirty, man? Refresh, boom. Look at that. Again, problematos. Custom label missing oh, it needs to be custom label like that. It needs to call custom label. Oh, wait. Now, you see? That's how my brain operates. Now I understand what's going on. You declare your labels here. You set your labels here. Okay. So there are two kinds of people that learn. The people that read documentation for hours and understand it. And the people like me that basically don't read documentation at all. Or a little bit frustrated. Or a little bit suffering. And then their logical aha moment breaks through. And we never forget. What is best? I don't know. I don't know what's best. I think the logical connection is more of a builder hands-on thing. Web site, right? Visited. Can we make more counter thingies? Let's just keep it simple for now so we don't. This is gonna be, huh? I don't know what this is. This is weird. It's fine. Actually, no, this is the counter. This is... No. This is the counter. This is visited. Visits. Okay, now I got it. Count of the number of the visits. Visits, right? And then we're gonna... Okay, path, and then we can do this. Okay, I got it. Path, and that's gonna be the bucket ID. For, I don't know, because we can tenant this to multiple other users, right? This is gonna be the path and the bucket ID, right? Bucket ID. Okay, cool. That's gonna save this. Rerun this thing. Okay, that should work. Pretty sure it is. It's not. Okay. GG. Bucket ID missing. In label map. Probably a typo. Bucket ID. Yes! So people are visiting, people are going to the website, and we are storing the stuff in Prometheus, hopefully. I don't know. Now we need to search this. How do we call that? Bat. Wait, do I need to refresh that? I'm able to work it. You said something about posting a goal and roadmap. I am Rita, yes. I have a video in the making, which is the top 3 mistakes people make when submitting a program assignment. Mansour Baitar, quote quote. And the second video is going to be the goal and roadmap. Or maybe we change that into the backend, into the programming roadmap, instead of the goaling roadmap, because it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Goran Damshevsky. All noobs like me try things out until they work. No, it's not noobies. It's exactly how it needs to be. That's how I did it. When it will be available? Hopefully this week, guys. We're gonna see. This week, I hope to produce 2 videos about that. So wait, we are pushing this, right? I mean, we have path and bucket ID. That should work, I guess. I mean, that's count of the visits. So this is how we describe our visit counter. So basically, it should be in here. Hey, but we cannot find anything about that. Why is this? Can somebody help me? Wait, this is what is this? Wait, maybe we should... Okay, right. Normally you can find your you can find that stuff. There's a lot. We don't have that. We need to expose the problem handler. But do we? That's that's for Go metrics, right? So the exposing the handler is to basically get the slash metric stuff, so it can scrape, and it can also well, it can actually test the, how do you say that, the availability of your service, but it can also it's exporting Go routines and all that stuff, and memory things. But the thing is that we don't want that for now. The only thing I want to use it for is to push metrics, custom metrics myself, which this should do that, right? So we registered this thing, right? We registered a visit counter, and that should basically, I don't know what it's doing. Oh wait, no, it's exporting that probably. Maybe that's exporting that. That's impossible, right? That would be, is that? Maybe it's exporting it. I cannot believe that, but maybe it is. Maybe it is, so we need to give it a try. We need to give it a full try, mate. Can we just do router this thing? Oh yeah, we can. We can, mama. Boom. I don't care about the metrics of this application. I only care about the metrics I'm pushing myself. That's the only thing. So I'm gonna do this a couple times. Refresh this thing. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're gonna save visits. I can even type it. No, that's not. That's not what we want. Of course, buckets is gonna be. You see, I'm pushing this. This is pushing it, right? Probably. Am I wrong? Not ink, right? Increment. Need to add target to the prom config. Is that? I'm pushing directly to Prometheus. No, I think that's what I'm doing by using that. So we don't need to expose anything, in my opinion. I don't think we need to expose this, right? But it's now, we did it just for the sake of. You see, because this metrics thing here, wait, it's not here. It's gonna be a local host here, right? You see, now it's actually exporting all that stuff, and that's going to get. You see, Go routines is gonna be 7, right? So if you go to Prometheus here, you can whoa. You can do Go routines, and they're gonna be 7. If you execute that, it's 33. Okay. I don't know where this is going from. That's a Go routine from Prometheus, not your app. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. Nice. It's fine. See, label job. Oh yeah. How can I search for a label? What is my label? Path and bucket ID. The problem is that path is such a thing that's going to be. Normally, when I tried this, it actually, I could see this thing in here. The job is something. Can I do that? Can we do that? Probably not. Why is that? It worked before. 100% sure. We don't care about this. We don't need these things. New registry. Thanks for the subscription to the tier 1. For the tier 1 tab dig. 1 to 3. Yeah, this is what they're doing here, I see. Prom supports push and pull. Wait. This is a push, right? That's what I want. If I can push these things with custom labels, I'm set. That's the only thing I want. What is this ink? Can I do something else? Not the way you want. But we ink each time here, so I don't understand why we don't see anything. Maybe we're gonna change up some visits foobar. And I'm call this bad foobar and bucket ID foobar. Why I'm doing this? Because bucket is such a thing, it's gonna conflict with all the stuff. Pad the same thing, and visits probably also the same thing. So now I'm 100% sure this foobar should be somewhere, right? And maybe it needs to pull that stuff. What's going on here? Yeah. Can you check the init func? Yes. I'm getting heart pains. Probably chest. If I die, you see it live on stream. That's what I have in the init function. Maybe, to be honest. Shit. Yeah, why not, right? I can do this, right? It's not gonna help, I know, but you never know, right? The better path is to use pool, since it's easier for Prometheus to find applications than for the application to find Prometheus scrapers in your cluster. But the thing is, like, this is my custom metric. How can it pull a custom metric? That's a little bit of a thing that I'm worried about. How can it Golang oh wait. I'm gonna refresh a couple times. What's up? What's going on, Tab Dick? Again, thanks for the subscription, man. Okay, let me see. Not normally, I swear to God, it's in here. I did it before. Where did I do this? Where can I find this project where I did this? Where can I find that? Where? Where's this? This is the Python thing. Nah, I don't got it anymore. The project is somewhere else. It's somewhere else. All metrics, including custom, are at /metrics. That makes sense. Wait, so you're telling me that it's caching these metrics until it's getting consumed? Where is foobar then, huh? Where is foobar? I don't see foobar. Wait, are we... Okay. Now it makes sense. You see, guys, you're already smaller than me. This is not the config we have, right? The config is living in this thing here. YML, huh? Wait, I need to put that somewhere. Yeah, this is just okay. I see. Targets, is that the thing? Although that's not what you want. More this thing. And the script configs, yeah, but the thing is, that's what you mean this is static config, so that's not what we want, right? Okay, okay. You're right. Can I then just do this? Like local host. Ah, but I see what it's doing. Okay, okay, so Prometheus itself exposes its metrics as well, and that's what we. And you guys are warning me, and I didn't listen. I'm so sorry, man. Okay, hey, excuse me. I'm so sorry. God damn it. Okay, now we are doing the wrong config. GG. Luckily I fixed that before you guys could catch me doing this. Localhost 3000, right? That's the thing. Let's close this thing. And now we can run this again, right? Typical Timmy. Exactly. Exactly, man. The typical Timmy shenanigans. Okay, so now it's basically just as simple as doing matrician things. Boom, 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 boom. Refresh, it's getting pushed, right? People are visiting the page. But, and now we can go here and press footbar. Still not. Wait, but it's, of course, we need to wait because it has a 15-second interval probably, you know what I mean? Now we need to wait 15 seconds. We can change that. I think that's actually fine for analytics for a website. You don't want to have real-time data, right? You're not gonna sit there and wait and see. You're gonna once or twice or thrice or twice or size. You're gonna watch that in a day, once or twice, and then you're gonna see that. 15 seconds. Can we change that? Because it's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna lie. Did we make a mistake again? Is that the same Docker port to port mapping? Probably. I don't know. This is not in Docker. Because the reason why it's maybe better to run it in Docker, but the reason why I did not do that is because I wanna. I knew there was like this config file, and I don't know in Docker how to mount a directory, and I don't know how to do that stuff. So I said, fuck it. I'm installing it natively, so I can just add this thing. So normally, now it should have some stuff, right? No, it's not. Thanks for the follow, Rainer. Now we have some, yeah. What is the label? So Prometheus CTP, that's basically what we had, right? So it should be in here. Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. Zephyri, we just tested here, right? Because right now this should have it. So I'm gonna do a foobar thingy. It's not. We don't have foobar here, right? Or pat. We don't have anything of that. That's annoying. What is this? Prom HTTP metric handler request total. Look at that. It's telling. It's making his own request, counting his own request here. It's if it's not in foobar, let's check the code to make sure we're registering the magic into the Prometheus collector. Okay. Man, I wish somebody like you was here next to me, so we could basically drink some coffee and pair program. You know what I mean? Like have a good time. So I do these foobars just for it. It's not because I'm a retard naming my variables. Just it cannot conflict with anything else. It's foobar, and it's gonna highlight that thing. So how do we register that? Well, we register this in here in main, right? But actually, guys, did we reset this thing? We didn't. We didn't do that. So maybe we need to do that now. I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's try that real quick, to be honest. Of course not. What did you expect? Huh? No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's check it. Let's check it out. So we register this thing, right? New registry. Apparently we need to do that, and then we're gonna do registry must register the visit counter, which actually is here. Let me move that up top here, right? So the name is the visits foobar and the count of the visits, and then we have these two labels here, and I'm not quite sure how we do that. Visit foobar. It's not gonna work, right? You see, visit is not here. Let's refresh this again. No, doesn't exist. So this looks fine. The reason why is it not doing that? That's the thing. It's probably something very small. I copied this code. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's a counter vec. We increment this counter vec each time we are in data here, right? In data we marshal this thing, and then we set these things. We increment, and then we do whatever this thing is, right? We print it out. Is this actually gonna no error or nothing? That's a little bit annoying, right? Maybe this increment is bad. Let's do add or something, right? Let's do add 10. Something like that. I don't know. You tell me. And I'm telling you. Bookmark. I don't need to bookmark this. My mother. No, it's just not working, guys. It's just it's not working. Okay, troubleshooting. It's so easy that it's getting complicated. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Let's rename this to Magic Mike. Because that's the name of... Getting triggered, yo. Okay, and now it should actually... No, it's just not doing things what it needs to. What's going on here? It's just not doing what we want it to do. Yeah. I'm such kind of a weird person that I can actually search for that, like we're doing the whole time. Like we're searching for foobar, and I'm such a weird kind of a human being that let me just manually try to find it, because you never know. It's weird, man. Sometimes I do stuff that I know that doesn't work, but I don't know. I still do them. No. I'm actually waiting and until somebody figures it out on chat. That's what I'm doing. Isn't that a little bit nasty? Instead of actually searching for myself. Okay, so let this think. We know that the name is going to be Magic Mike. Visits. We're gonna call this visits. Site visits. Site underscore visits. Just like that. What's up, ACC? What's going on? The count of the visits, and then we're gonna have the pad foobar and the bucket ID foobar. The thing is that don't we need to wait? There's something that I saw. Simple. Simple. So we can scrape the metrics, I see. This is my eyes, man. Thanks for the follow, Electable Rock. Nice name, by the way. I like your name. It would be even better if it was Erectable Rock. That would be amazing. Okay, so basically we get some help from Zifiri here for the whole time here. So he's basically along with some other people. I know that the Rock can go to Wahab. Yeah, man, the Rock can do that from time to time. But he's the MVP of the night. So we have ping counter, that's fine. New counter, Prometheus, counter options, yada yada. Yada yada. That's what we have. Then we ping, we ink this thing. It's even simpler. Nothing at all. Just increment that bullshit. We register this thing. We handle that thing. Keep playing away. Where's that? What's different? Oh, it's the complete same thing. Okay. Okay, it's actually the same thing. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's confused. Maybe it's confused with, you know. Maybe, shit, I'm sending here. It's my name from the Xbox game. It was a name, was a random name about 10 years ago. Hey man, hey, you don't need to defend yourself, man. I like your name. Like I said, could be even better. But it's noise. You don't wanna know how my name was 10 years ago. So what I'm getting is not using that extra register you're using of new register. Wait, so they are doing something very simple here. They call ping counter.inc, right? So it's this boom, 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 inc. We don't have that for some reason. Okay, cool. Why is that? Because they use this ping counter. Gonna copy this thing. Go upstairs. Ah, it's a counter vec. Okay, that's the problem. It's a vec. You know what I mean? It's a vec. Pretty sure it's that. Site visits. Look at that. That's gonna be it. No of the request handled by ping handlers. That's not gonna be it. It's gonna be the count of the visits. Like this. We're gonna delete that real quick. Maybe we can set custom Labels. You know what I mean? Let me GG into this thing. Okay, label names. Can we do the same thing here? We can't. We can. Okay, wait. So let's just try the ping counter for now. Actually, this visit counter can stay. And we're gonna register. Did they register that? Must register. Yeah. Okay. 1 hour debugging this thing. GG. I don't use this new registry. That's also weird. Maybe it's this thing. Maybe it's the new register thing. What do you think? Like, it's just, that's programming, man. Especially these things, it can be anything. Right now it should work. If I do refresh here, of course not. What did you expect? Bingo, that's it. I don't know if that's it. That's not it, man! Site visits. Still have the counter back. Yeah, but we don't use it, right? Let me delete this bullshit so we can never use it. So maybe that. I knew it. I knew it. And now it's gonna be one refresh and it's gonna be perfectly fine. Boom. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna press enter here. And it's gonna fucking find this directly. Site visits 1. Let us be honest here. Site visits 2. Site visits 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly. Okay, now we're gonna in here. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna say site visits. Press enter. In a graph here. And okay, it's here. It's 10. Can we do? How can I scale this thing? A little bit of scale. See. How do we do that? Okay. Can I please move in this thing? Yeah. So now we have this graphical enterprise. Wait, can we do? Oh, resolution. Where's that? I cannot. I want to scale it. Ah. Oof. Okay. It's all just fresh, right? That's the thing. We have 10 here. We want to have... Why is it not... If we refresh that, how is it actually working? Boom, boom, boom. And normally it should go up, right? Later. After 15 seconds, scraping thingy. Alright. We have a little data, so that's just... So that's the thing. So now that we can do these things, right? Now that we can do these things, you see what's happening? Now it's going up, right? Now we have 30. So what you could do is, you can basically push any kind of metrics into this Prometheus thing. For example, monthly recurring revenue, scraped from, extracted from Stripe. You could put churn, churn rate, growth, customer acquisition cost. You could actually calculate all that stuff, put that into this thing, and then you can add alerts for your customers. That's a little bit of a thing that we want to do. And even add alerts with alert manager and all that stuff. The thing is that how can I make sure that I can query this a little bit better? Because this is going to be just a simple ping counter, right? The thing is that It doesn't exist like that. So we need to do it's gonna work pretty fine, because the problem we had is this. No, it's not. The visit counter, it's the must register, which was the problem, isn't it? Now we have this visit counter. Bad in here, gonna copy this thing. I'm gonna call this bucket ID. So the bucket ID is basically something that's going to represent a bucket created by one of your customers in your application, and so you can link that with who is actually. They could make a bucket for each site, for example, or for the goal is to have some kind of a generic, like I said before, analytics, affordable analytics for developers, or like I said, with the Stripe thing and all that stuff. There are so many ideas you could do, and that's why I was exploring Prometheus, so we don't need to write that ourselves, that part of handling these metrics, because it's very well optimized to handle that. So why would you make it again, right? Bucket ID. And then you have all these tools and all these, maybe you can embed graphs and all that stuff for your customers, so it's going to be nice. Is that going to work? That's the question, right? Is it going to work? Because we refactored some stuff right now. So I'm going to refresh that. Okay, yes, look at that. So now we have site visits, but we have something random, and the path is this, right? So we have 3 of these. Look at that. Ah, Prometheoso. Site visits, press enter, execute. Look at that. But now we have. Where is my label? It is the old one, probably. Yeah, it should. It's 15 seconds, huh? Aha, you see, now we have this. Right, so now we could do something like that. Is it going to reset? Probably not, right? You can use another path. Actually, we could do this, guys. I'm smart. I'm the smartest guy on the planet. Look at that. Sometimes a retard, but mostly a genius. Look at this. That's how we can test that. Look at that. Look at this. Simple things make me happy. Where are we? Here. And we need to wait 15 seconds again. And if you do this again, it's gonna give us a new path, right? So we can see how much the other pad is that. Is it going to give us a new pad? It should give us a new pad, right? It should give us a new line. If that's the case, we're golden. We're set. We're settled. We're buggled up. Can we please execute this? 15 seconds, yo. Come on, trigger it with foobar true. So it's basically going to change the path. Is it gonna do that? It's not, man. It's not doing that. Man, this is disappointing. Now I'm disappointed. It's like a roller coaster, man. It's like, oh, I'm so happy and full of dopamine, and oh, I'm fucking depressed and I want to kill myself. How can we do that without rebooting? Or actually, to be honest, we don't need to reboot anything because it's JavaScript. Hey, problem solved. Let's actually make a new bucket ID. Let's make just a new bucket ID. TheTotalCoder.com, something like that. It's gonna work out of the bat, innit? It's gonna work out of the bed. Look at that, it's working out of the bed. So now we need to wait 15 seconds, right? Now it's gonna have another bucket right here. It's gonna be a new line, baby. \n. That's what's gonna be. You need another full pad, like in. Yeah, I know, but the problem is that it's gonna load then, right? Yes, look at that, beautiful, right? Look at this, amazing. There's another customer, another customer, and then it's gonna have, yeah, you're gonna have multiple paths, right? /home, /whatever, you know. But of course, it's not working because we have this static Borg thingy, so we cannot change the path name because then it's not gonna render anything. But you know what I'm thinking about, right? You know what I mean. That's the basic idea, right? Of course, we are 2 hours in the fucking stream and we only have done this, but yeah, we spent 1 hour. What did we spent 1 hour fixing course, and now we spent, I don't know, we spent a big chunk on this thing, but now we have some kind of a grasp, right? And then of course for actually good visualization, you use Grafana. Can we query that? How do we query this information? Let's say that I don't want to use Grafana, that I just want to query all my customers' information from my Prometheus server myself. How do I do that? PromQL. Damn. You can use any data, Ashton. That's yeah. You can use straight data, right? You could use straight data. Exactly the same thing. People are doing that as well. Like I know some algorithmic traders that are basically storing data in Prometheus and using Grafana, but for their own, they made their own dashboards in Grafana just for trading. Yeah, that's what they do, man. Profit and loss, baby. Haha, right. I have a business proposition in my email, guys. It's amazing, right? Business proposition. I need to. Site visits bucket ID is, yeah. But the thing is, I don't want to query it in here. I want to query it over Golang. I want to query it. I want to make a new API, for example, where I can because I'm going to use SvelteKit, where SvelteKit is going to consume data from Go, right? Because Go is just going to handle the metric stuff, right? The metrics kind of thing. And SvelteKit is going to build the dashboard and all that stuff. And that's what we're going to build here. Probably here. Look at that, it's already here. MMR, Cell Company, Subscription Manager, and all. It's going to be crazy. We're already setting up the project, guys. It's like, you cannot find this on the internet. I say it once again. Only here. 83 members. Baby, join the revolution, man. Escape. I would say escape the matrix, but that sounds so fucking cringe, not gonna lie. But you know what I mean. I have some fun, not gonna lie. I think this was a cool stream. It's maybe some boring for a lot of people, but I have some fun because the reason why this is for me is amazing for people like me is because it gives me so much ideas in my mind, in the back of my mind right now. So when I end the stream and I'm going to sip a margarita, I'm going to keep thinking about all the possibilities that I can do and laying all these puzzle pieces next to each other. Hyped and psyched to start building some shit. Abusing Prometheus. The problem is, what I don't know is how scalable is this thing. I have no clue. What is it using behind the scenes? I have no clue. So I'm gonna read that to see if a single Prometheus server is gonna make me a millionaire. Use the Prometheus API to pause a query. Okay, GG. That's nice. Thank you very much. Aha, can you configure the data retention per metric? By default, data gets expired and removed. That's why Prometheus is not the best idea to store important data you would use for business and analytics. Man, I mean, you make a good point. You make a good point. But the thing is that you can hook so many cool stuff into Prometheus. Like I said, these alerts and all that stuff. For example, we have an institutional investors at Revenue, and they also, everything is based on metrics, right? So every trade that's happening, every decision that's being made is based on company metrics. So if they make an investment, they might want to set some they maybe want to be alerted when some company is reaching the churn maximum or something happens, right? And you can make these alerts yourself, that's true, but the thing is that if this just all works out of the get-go like this, it's gonna save you a lot of time, in my opinion, right? It's gonna save you a lot of time. Like I said, it's all about exploration, right? I don't know. Maybe it's a temporal solution. Maybe it's not going to scale. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe we can change it. I don't know. It's just exploration, having some fun, and see if we can, how far we can push that thing without writing all this bullshit ourselves. You know what I mean? Mimir. It's made by Grafana. Yeah. I work as a Kubernetes engineer, and it's more or less mandatory to have Prometheus. Yes. There's also a lot of observability. You can set up a long-term data store, Prometheus, and so forth. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, I think making this thing yourself is just BS. Prometheus is here for a long time. It's industry standard, and I'm pretty sure that people are coming. I'm pretty sure that there are companies having way more data than I am actually ever gonna need, even with tenants or something. So there will be a solution for that. And then it's just hooking up Alert Manager, and then you could, I don't know, or maybe make your own extension, something like that. But you don't need to write a client. You don't. Everything is fine. It's optimized. You can debug it easily. It's just, yeah. I think it's, that would be cool to have. What I want to do is actually make a Stripe. To be honest, I think that's a good idea. If you have a Stripe extension to Prometheus, you know what I mean? That would be sick. That's actually what we're building. That's actually what we're gonna build for 11, because we really need that, right? We really need that. And not only Stripe, anything. Stripe, Recurly, Chargebee, every single subscription manager in the fucking world needs to be hooked to Prometheus, because we need that data. Not quite sure if it's a good idea. I'm gonna see. Hey, like I said, I'm a crazy man, right? And people always laugh at my ideas, but hey, for some reason, the most crazy ideas are the best sometimes. You know what I mean? The most crazy ideas are the best. Grafana is time series not calculating MMR. That's true, but we're gonna, of course, the calculation of the MMR is for ourselves, right? That's for ourselves. We calculate that ourselves, MMR, churn, all that stuff. So the goal is to basically, we hook into subscription managers. We gather all the data. We calculate the MMR. We basically put that into a time series. It's a time series. MMR is a time series. MMR, churn, net growth. It's a time series. You need to calculate it first. Then that's why we need Stripe or Recurly or something else. Could even be an CSV. We support CSVs at Avenue. You can upload subscriptions through CSV. Then we're gonna import bank data, which is also a time series. Runway, it's a time series. Everything is a time series. Put that into Prometheus. And then you can see from there on. You're a cool dude, my man. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Drunk Beers. And Grafana is a visualization. The problem is that I was thinking about embedding Grafana charts on the client. You can do that, but the problem is they're not secure, right? So you cannot do if you do some kind of authorization with your clients and you want to show data from Grafana, embedded data, it's not a good idea. But I mean, if I can query the data There are two things. We have admin boards for us. That's fine, right? We can use Grafana for that. Set alerts. Not for, and it's pretty funny, they are not metrics for services we use. It's metrics for companies companies that loan money. You know what I mean? But for client side, we will basically need to query that information to show on the customer dashboard, right? We need to query that information and basically use some kind of a neat and sweet JavaScript library to show these graphs, which is not a big of a deal. You just have these time series, you dump them into an object and visualization complete. You know what I mean? Did I type Grafana with a PH? How do you mean that? Did I do that? Oh, this guy. Okay, I see. Having a BI in a small startup, even at a solo, makes no sense. BI tools. Okay, Kevin, this is actually a very good thing because we're using BI, Power BI, right? Yeah. Right now we use actually to so basically how we started, because it was a startup, right? You need to understand 11U basically worked on Excels for 3 years, most of the time, 2 years. That's how it goes, right? We had just a simple Next.js application that I wrote, and everything worked with actually Excel, right? Just Airtable and Excel, and then we used Power BI to visualize that stuff. Used embedded Power BI into the client and all that stuff. That's what we did. That's lean and mean, right? But now we are 3 year and a half, 4 years further. 8 million seats, 8 million Series A. Now things are working differently, right? Now we need to gradually come up with better tooling, right? We need to gradually come up with real solutions. That's not easy because you have all these customers and it's a oiled machine, and you need to, it's a train that is moving, and now you need to basically migrate this moving train into real applications, but it's still in Excel, and it's hard, man. It's not easy. People always laugh like, hey, this company is 20 years old and is 10 years old and they still use Excel. Sometimes it's hard to, if the money comes in and the train is moving and everybody's doing his job and you make a profit, people are basically not worried about tooling and how things are working behind the scenes. If you drive a big car and everything is fine and you can buy your wife a car for every day of the week, your company is doing fine, it doesn't really matter if it's using Excel or Perkament, Papyrus, you know what I mean? Of course, at a certain point of time, you want to increase your profit, so you need to migrate all these manual stuff, human labor stuff with fault, how do you say that, with which is a lot of error prone. How do you say that? Is it error prone? Sensitive to errors. We need to migrate that into real applications. That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I don't give a damn until everything is working, right? That's fine. Drink beers. Excel is no joke. Perfect tool for the majority of businesses. It is. It's basically a database. I think we have a lot of Excel, but we use Airtable, and that's basically one of my the tasks that I was performing for a long time was migrating this Airtable. It's not done yet. Migrating is fucking giant Airtable file full of sensitive data that we manually, and like I said, Ben, which is the CEO, he is insanely good at Excel and Airtable and these formulas. He's crazy. It's insane. I never seen this before. Like, this Excel file or Airtable file is basically a CRM. It's insane what he did there. It's crazy. Why? Because he don't want to be dependent on his engineering team. He don't want us to make a backend so he can nicely, put it into a backend, and everything is nice. And no, it's just he's doing his stuff there in that for so many years, keeping the company straight. And like I said, now it's time to come up with something very nice. And I think this could be a very good solution to our problem, especially for visualization and alerting. That's also, if it only was visualization, but also for alerts. You can easy to debug for ourselves, right? If people setting alerts, we can easily debug that. If you do not have these tools, if you do not have Prometheus, what are you gonna use then? I mean, are you gonna use your custom solution, and how are you gonna debug it, and how are you gonna... Hey. And it's free. It's open source. We can do whatever the fuck we want with that, right? Yeah, Drunk Beers, you have no clue how many people making a shit ton of money with just Excel sheets, man. You have no clue. A lot of people. A lot of people. Because by the end of the day, all the applications we are basically building ourselves with all these fancy tools, it's just a wrapper. Most of the time you're wrapping, especially at these startups, you're just wrapping a database, right? Which is what Excel actually is, right? Anyway, guys, I hope this was a cool stream. I had some fun. Go roadmap, man, this week. Go roadmap. Check the Total Coder as well, guys. TotalCoder.com. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful. I made this myself. This graphical thing, right? The website is a template. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the Discord. Jump into the Discord. You know what to do. Press like and subscribe on every single button you can see. And yeah, maybe gonna continue that next stream. I think it's cool to see how far we can come with that, and if we come up to some problems, maybe hook up Svelte kits, maybe visualize some stuff. We're gonna see. Hey, time will tell. Thanks everyone for being here. Have a very, very nice evening, and I see you probably, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, somewhere this week for sure, right? With a couple of videos as well on YouTube. Bye bye. Love you all.